Well, guys, we have got a serious problem. Well, guys, as you can see, we have got a serious problem. I have got a leak in my drain plug on the lower unit. I was hoping to get it back out in the bay this week. Wanted to get out and go fishing, so we've got to get this fixed first. Shouldn't be a big issue. I've already ordered the new plug. I think what's leaking on the plug is actually the rubber seal that's on the actual screw. I think that got torn the last time the fluid was actually changed. I went to reinstall the plug and I think it's leaking from that seal. So I ordered a new one, got it in. We're gonna replace that. I figured, shoot, might as well make a video about this before we get back out fishing. So show you how to replace the plug, actually replace the lower unit fluid. I mean, it's a real easy process. Shouldn't take very long. There's just a few things you need to have to make the job a little bit easier. I'll show you those tools. This is what it is, guys. This is owning a boat. These things come up. You know what they say about owning a boat. Let's bust out another 1,000. So let's get this replaced. I'll show you guys. Stay tuned. Let's get to it. All right, guys, we're gonna put down some of this floor dry, clean up some of this mess from the leak, and then we'll get started on the repair. Get some of this down, kind of absorb some of this stuff. You know, one thing I forgot to bring was a broom, but that's all right. I can just spread it with my fetus. Just spread it around. Get some of this. Keep it on my shoe. Dry some of this stuff up. Get some of this stuff up. This boat's been sitting here and it pretty much leaked every bit of fluid out. So I may have some residual in it. So I may not do a full fluid change, but I'll show you exactly how to do a full fluid change on the lower unit. Perfect. All right, guys, so you're gonna wanna lower this unit, lower your motor pretty much all the way down into the vertical position. So the fluid is draining all the way out. Once I remove that plug, I'm going to put my pan down there just in case I got some extra residual down in there. Yeah, trying to put rubber gloves on when your hands are sweaty. Bad idea. Really bad idea. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Also, you know, buying the right size would probably help too. These are my wife's that she uses around the house, and they're mediums. So, yeah, make sure you get the right size. Here's the new plug and the new O-ring that comes with it that I'm replacing. I think the O-ring is what's bad on this plug here. All right, let's get our kit over here. All right, so we're going to get this old plug out. Plug out like so. Oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe because this one doesn't have an O-ring. Fantastic. See, this one has a little magnet on the end, which catches any metal shavings that are coming out of your gears. This has a little bit, so it's not too bad. But this fluid drain all the way out. Yeah, that could be a problem. There's no O-ring. Of course it's gonna leak. And guys, I am sweating like a stuck pig in here. Obviously I've got no fan in here, but I didn't want to mess up my garage at home by changing this fluid. I didn't know a fluid everywhere, so I'd rather do it here in my boat storage where I can kind of control the mess. All right guys, here's the tricky part. So I need to get this set up here with my gear lube, or I'm sorry, yeah, it's my gear lube into the lower unit using this nozzle here and this pump. So, and you want to pump from the bottom up to get all the air out. So this has still got some fluid draining in it. I've changed this before, so I don't want to do a full fluid change. I'm gonna plug this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this plugged up and attached. And what is going on here? Yeah, sometimes I hate this. Here, there we go. There we go. Plug that up, get that going. And I'll go ahead and attach this pump back to my bottle here. So before I start putting fluid back into this lower unit, I want to loosen this top drain plug so I can know when it's full. Let's check that rubber seal here. Yeah, that looks good. So once the lower unit is full, the fluid will start coming out of here, so you'll know exactly when you're full. So I brought an extra just in case. I'm sure I'm gonna have to get into that can, but I wanna start pumping this thing, pumping fluid back in. Like so. I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. I mean, it's not that hard. It's just having the right tools, right stuff to do it with. You know, it makes it so much easier having this pump, being able to do it. And you know, this pump is less than $6-7 at, you know, Academy or at an AutoZone or auto parts store or something like that. And this thing must have been bone dry. There it goes. See it? I'm gonna give it one more good pump. Actually, one more other good pump, just like so. There we go. Now you can start seeing it coming out just like that. You can see it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that back. And this is where the operation gets tricky. So the trick here, getting this off, plugging it up so we don't lose that much fluid. And my new plug is up here. I'm gonna keep this plug, and I just want to add the O-ring to my existing plug because it has the magnet on it. This is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy. So plug that fat boy back up in there like so. And I forgot to put my rubber gloves back on, but that's all right. Make sure she's nice and taut. Wipe up that excess. Oh man, don't get your rag into oil. Just double check to see if there's any leakage around that. I don't see any, but time will tell. I mean, I might have to eventually put that new plug on there, but I think now having a gasket or seal on this one is gonna help it tremendously. I don't know why there was not a seal on it. Maybe it came out and dropped in my pan last time I changed the fluid and I just missed it. We should be good now. I'm gonna make sure this one's nice and tight. So no drainage. And that's it, guys. I mean, that's as simple as it is. Just make sure you buy, you know, a couple quarts of this just in case when you drain yours, just so you don't have to go to the store. You have to keep this plugged in. You don't want to have to unplug it, lose fluid, all that. Make sure you buy enough of your gear oil when you're replacing it, so you can go ahead and just switch bottles and keep pumping until it comes out here. All right, guys, there you have it. That's how you change and replace your plug Actually, I didn't replace the plug. I replaced the O-ring on my plug for my lower unit fluid. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you learned that it's that easy to do and you don't have to send it to the shop and spend hundreds of dollars doing it. Set up here, you know, with the pump and all the fluid. I mean, it was less than 30 bucks. And I just bought the pan today. So, I mean, I'm into this change for, you know, less than 40 bucks, and you can do it yourself. I appreciate all the new subscribers to the channel. Hope you found this video entertaining. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. If you also enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and also hit the notification bell so you'll know exactly when I drop videos. I usually drop my videos on Sundays. I'll probably be adding or going to 2 videos a week. Till next time, guys, we'll catch you. String. You have a Pergo switch, guys. Make sure you turn your batteries off before you leave your boat in the storage so you don't drain your batteries.